Mandy from Mandy Jean Chic. I wanted to film a video today about pocket letters because I just started being active in the pocket letter community here like within the last couple months, and it has been so much fun. So I thought I would share the fun with you guys. I don't know how many of you like to pen pal or snail mail. You guys know that that's something that I really love doing, that and swaps. So when I was on Instagram and I kept seeing people like posting these pocket letters, and I was curious to what they were, what the point was. Like, I hate to sound like so blunt, but literally like what the point was. I didn't know anything about them, so I started researching them and I looked them up on YouTube. I watched a lot of YouTube videos and I kind of started getting into them that way. And I thought I would share with you what a pocket letter is, how to make one, what you need to make one, how I store my supplies, because you do accumulate a lot of supplies when you do pocket letters, and just talk to you about some of the different ways you can do them. So the first thing is, what is a pocket letter? Basically, a pocket letter is like a pen pal or a one-time pen pal, and you just swap like little goodies that'll fit into the pockets and a quick letter. It's basically kind of like a greeting card, sort of. The really cool thing with pocket letters that I like is they can be totally customized to fit who you're sending the letter to. I receive, gosh, I get quite a few pocket letters in the mail weekly because I do a lot of pocket letter swaps, which is really cool and I love it. Right now my turnaround is like 2.5 weeks to get pocket letters out because I'm a little behind, but I'm catching up. So basically what you do is you fill the pockets of the pocket letters with goodies or quotes or stickers or tea bags, like this one came with tea. And then you include a letter and then a mail tag. So I'll go over some of my pocket letters with you guys. I'm not going to say who they were from because I don't want to violate their privacy in case they don't want, you know, a lot of people knowing that they do these swaps. Because if you are in the pocket letter community and you do a lot of pocket letters and people tag you on Instagram and stuff like that, like other people find out you do it and they want to do a swap, and it can be a little overwhelming, but it's all in good fun. Basically, like I said, pocket letters are like a modern way of pen paling and getting to know somebody. You don't have to continue an ongoing pocket letter relationship with somebody, but I mean, I have like 4 or 5 gals that they're ongoing pocket letter swaps, and then I have a few where they're just like one-time swaps, which are really cool. So I'll go over some of my pocket letters that I have with you guys, show you kind of how they were done, give you guys some pointers and some tips, and I'll also go over some of my supplies that I use with you guys and how I store them, because you accumulate so much supplies. And when you're doing pocket letters, one of the things that I really love about it is it allows you to use up some of your craft supplies, some of your stickers, some of your washi. There's so many things you can do that's really cool with these. So the first one I have, this is one that I actually just recently got in the mail, and I haven't really opened it that much, and I haven't even read the letter yet because I wanted to show you guys a pocket letter that is like, that I just received. Now the pocket letters do fold up so they fit in a normal I think it's called A10, is like the business size envelope. And they normally cost, I would say, depending on how you ship them, between $1 to $3, depending on if you do tracking. Honestly, here's my opinion on, I can't get comfortable today. Here's my opinion on the pocket letters when it comes to tracking them. I always pay for tracking because things happen. I mean, the mail, and you know, if one of you is watching this and you work for the post office, don't take this personally, but the post office can be sometimes unreliable here. And when you have tracking, it just protects you a little bit more. The reason why I recommend tracking so much on a package, and I'm going to tell you kind of a personal story. I was on a planner Facebook group, and they were doing like this budget swap thing. So I was like, okay, cool, no problem. So I got a swap buddy. She sent me her box. In the meantime, a friend of ours had passed away during that time, and I sent her a message on Facebook, and I said, you know, hey, I got your box ready. I just got to ship it out. I'm probably going to leave it in my office and have our receptionist send it. Not a big deal. Our receptionist sends stuff all the time for us. I trust her with it. She never read my Facebook message, for one. And I was like, okay, whatever, it's not a problem. You know, I was busy. It didn't really like make a whole lot of sense to me. So I got back, or I finished up helping my friend's family that had passed away. I get back, she had sent the box. She sent it without tracking. She forgot to do that, which is, you know, it happens. Okay. I got the box back, and I made sure her address was correct, everything, and before I'd sent the box out, right? I got the box back, and it said not at this address. So I contacted her via Facebook. She never contacted me back, and I didn't have her actual contact information, so I sent the swap package via FedEx to her address. And it comes back to me again and says unaccepted or not accepted. And I tried to message her again on Facebook, and I'm like, hey, you know, I just got this back. I was trying to be polite about it because, you know, things happen. So, but she never read any of my messages. So then I get kind of a crappy message from the group owner, basically like accusing me of not holding up my end of the bargain. Now, here's the thing. It was a $10 swap. You know, and I'm not trying to sound like a jerk, but a $10 swap to me isn't that expensive. It's not going to make or break me. So what I did for the third time, because like if she truly, like if I had her address wrong or something was wrong and she wasn't getting it, like I want to make that right because I've been screwed in swaps before. You know, I just move on and I just don't swap with that person anymore. Or like I don't do pocket letter swaps or whatever. So I copy her on the message that I sent to the group owner explaining, you know, the stuff that had happened. And I'm like, hey, you know, if this chick lets me know her right address, I'll, you know, gladly send the stuff. But I got thinking about it. I was like, no, I'm just going to send it again. So I sent it for the third time via Facebook. And it gets sent back to me and it says not accepted. So then, you know, she was telling people that I didn't send her a box. And I was like, you know what? I said, you didn't even read your messages, for one. You didn't accept my package 3 times. I'm like, what's the deal? I don't understand why this is such a big deal. So here's the moral of the story. Always include tracking. Because I tell you what, if I'm ever in another group and that girl says something about me like that, I have all my documentation that shows, hey, you know what? This isn't my fault. I still, honestly, have her box. And if she ever does contact me, I will gladly send it to her. But I'll send it to her with tracking. Because I don't trust her now. But I will send her box. I thought about, you know, maybe I will do this. I thought about just sending her a gift card in the mail. And just regular mail. And send it on its way. Just so she has something. Because, you know, she did send me a box. But I'm like, I don't understand, like, why she kept refusing mine. And then, oh, that's what she said. It was FedEx said it was refused, is what they said. You know, why she kept refusing mine and then didn't, like, wouldn't even respond to my Facebook messages. And she's on, like, some of the other planner groups that I'm on. So it's like, I don't get it. Anyways, send yourself a tracking. So let me show you some of my pocket letters that I've received from friends and give you some ideas on, like, how they've done them. I have some that are completely handmade. I have some that are kind of like what I do, where they're handmade, and then they're also like some Target things or some Joann Fabrics things. This one came recently, and normally what you do is in the top box or whatever box you want. You don't have to like keep like a format. You normally include like a mail tag, a letter, some goodies. So what she did was she said hi up here, included some goodies here that she taped shut, some page flags here, bag of tea, her letter is behind this box, some clips which is behind here, and she wrote a quote, and then this is a tag, and then her mail tag, and then some stickers. So it's really cool, and I love the colors, and then this is the back. So it's a really cool idea. So this is one that I actually have to respond to, so I gotta keep this one out. And this is one, and I will say who this one's from because I know she'll be totally okay with it. This is from my friend Daisy in Texas. I've done a couple swaps back and forth with her, and I love this girl. She is just a riot. She, I actually need to respond to it because I've been so far behind. She sent me a like 4-page pen pal letter, which was amazing. And she told me about her family and her friends, and and stuff, and it was really cool. But this is one that she handmade, which if you see the pattern is just so cool. And then on the back, this is something else that's really cool. This is her mail tag. I'll just stick this here. Up here she included some rhinestones in the back, a seed packet, some clips, some tags, her mail tags, some page flags, some stickers, some tea, and by tea I mean coffee, and then some more stickers. So it's just basically like a mini swap, so to speak. I need to respond to this one too, so I'll put this one over here. And this was from another friend of mine in Colorado who is such a cool lady. She got into pocket letters like right around the same time I did, and she's went like pocket letter crazy. On her Instagram, she you see all of her like pocket letter hauls and stuff like that, and she just finished her criminal justice degree, and she's actually looking at working in the same profession as a very good friend of mine. So it's just really cool. Like I really hair in my mouth. I really enjoyed getting to know her. But this is one that she made, and I love how it has quotes. And like up here she put letter at the top, which is really cool. She gave me a couple paper clips, and then another paper clip, some tags, some post-its, some flags, some stickers, some washi, which she put on the bottom, as you can see. That's the tag. And then some more washi. So this is a really good way of working through your craft supplies and finding your craft supplies new homes, because we all have craft supplies that's just sitting in boxes that we don't really have enough to do a project with, but we don't want to toss it, or you know, it's a good way to do that. This I've got a response, so I'm gonna hold on to that. So this is how I keep my pocket letters. I was starting to do like a yearly scrapbook, but I decided that I'm probably going to switch to the Project Life type of binder system and scrapbooking system rather than doing it how I was doing this. I keep like all of my pocket letters, all of my cards that I receive from people. I have people who, you know, read my blog and watch my channel, and they've, you know, asked for my address so they could send me like a card or stuff like that. And I absolutely love that. I think that that is so cool. That's like why I do this, because I love connecting with people. But this is another pocket letter that I received. And these are all actually, I'm going to call them cannibalized pocket letters, which means I've taken the cool stuff that I wanted to use out of them. But this was actually my very first letter from my friend Daisy. And we have so much fun when we do these pocket letters together, because we are so much alike. But, I mean, and then the back, she just did gold. This is another pocket letter that I received. This was from, like I said, my friend in Colorado, who I'm actually returning the other pocket letter, because this will be our third one now. And, oh, that's just how I was scrapbooking. That was a pen paling card that was made for me that I responded to. And this was from my friend Rebecca in Sweden, and I love this pocket letter so much. It's so special to me when I get international pocket letters, because, you know, this stuff, you know, it's things that I can't really get here, and it's so much fun getting to know everybody around the world, and that's why I love pocket letters. But here's a close-up of the one from Rebecca. Isn't that cool? You know, and I had somebody ask me one time, what's my favorite pocket letter? And I said, all of them. You know, they're all made for me, and I love them all. This is another really cool one. That is like, and I love the paper that she used, because I actually have the scrapbooking pad, and it's so cool how she did that. So I love them. And then this is the one, this one is so beautiful. My friend Tracy in Canada, and I'm going to actually take this one out to show you guys, made this one for me, and she takes so much care and time when she does her pocket letters, because she makes almost everything that she puts in there. And that's so cool. Like, I love, and I actually need to respond to this one. I've been trying to figure out a way to respond to it in a cool way, like what she did. But I know, Tracy, if you're watching this, I don't know if I can do it. It's definitely probably going to be a Mandy Jean Chic one. But this is the actual pocket letter that she did. And like, she had, you can tell, put glitter on things and like distressed things and made things, and they're so cool. And then this, she, you know, had tea, and then she also gave me a little butterfly stamp, which is really neat. It's right here actually, which is really cool. And then on the front, you know, she made a couple clips too right here. So I absolutely like adore this pocket letter. I hope that my friends who I've swapped pocket letters with this year watch this video and they see that, you know, I truly do love doing these pocket letter swaps and getting to know you guys. And, you know, I'm sorry sometimes it takes me a couple weeks to get back, but I do get back to you guys. It just takes me a little bit. So that's how I store my pocket letters. But now let me show you like how I basically how you make a pocket letter, and I'll show you kind of how I do it. So I figured it would be easier to grab my drawers than to like move my camera and like show you guys my system. This is one of my pocket letter drawers. This is what I call my junk pocket letter drawer because it's not really organized per se. Normally what I do when I make pocket letters, sometimes I work on my floor because I have enough space to like spread everything out. But I always keep like, I'm such a hoarder. I keep like my packaging from things, my tissue paper, my bags, I know, right? Doilies. I also keep my tea in here that I want to swap. Now, I also go through my sticker collection pretty frequently. And I just toss things in here that I want to swap with people. So that way, you know, I have some supplies handy. These are perfect for pocket letters. These are from Michaels. They fit perfectly in pockets. Some paper. You know, these little banners are really cute for pocket letters. But let me show you, oh, I got some doilies in here that I'm going to use. My tissue paper from Rebecca in Sweden that I don't want to toss. I don't want to toss it because it's from Sweden. I want to keep it. If she's watching this, she's probably like, oh my lord, Amanda, really? Really, Mandy Jean? Okay, let me show you guys how I make a pocket letter. You can do these tons of different ways. You don't have to do them specifically like this. I kind of tailor my pocket letters to who I'm swapping with. So normally what I do is I buy some of these artist trading cards from Hobby Lobby and I make just some, these are just blank. They're just the trading cards in the pocket and it gives me a good jumping off point because I'm not going to lie, sometimes I get stuck when I'm trying to do a pocket letter. And if I have like something that's already started, it's a jumping off point for me. So what I do is like I just put things that work together and just start some of them this way. I don't do this with all of them. This is just for when I get stuck. And another. Oops. And another. And another. And a green one. Oopsies. And a rustic one. And these are all made with the artist trading cards that are from Hobby Lobby. And again, these are just ones that I use when I'm stuck or I need to get a couple out really quick. So it's just an easy way for me so I can, like if I'm behind, like if I have to do like 10 to 15 pocket letters in a weekend, this is a good way to really kind of save yourself a little bit of time. So that way you can still fulfill, you know, your duties as a pocket letter swapper, but they're still gonna be really cute. Now what I also do, and these are the blank like card holders. They're basically, I got them at Target. There was like 50 in here I think or so, or 25. I think it was 50 and they were like $5. They're not expensive at all. So here's what's in the rest of my messy drawer here. When I start cutting scrapbook paper for certain pocket letters, I tend to just go ahead and cut up the whole sheet and keep the cards together so that way I can make more pocket letters really easy and I don't have to worry about cutting paper and stuff. So literally I just have a stack of already cut down scrapbook paper. And also when I have, oops, there's a tea packet in there. Also when I have scrapbook paper that's about this size, I just toss it in here, and then when I'm making pocket letters, I'm good to go. So I literally go through this drawer every time I'm doing a pocket letter, so that way I can just add embellishments to it. Like I have some rhinestones in here, some of these Heidi Swapp frames. Now this is my supplies drawer. I will say this is organized, whether you believe me or not. And this is how I organize all of my pocket letter supplies. Is in these containers. And these containers are each from Target. They're from the dollar spot. I have 2 that are shaped like this. And they have lids on them, so everything is separated. I have some flare buttons that I made, some flowers, some butterflies, some little pennants. There's some more flowers, some of the Michaels birds that were in like the little dollar section, some Heidi Swapp buttons and flare buttons, and then some little animal shapes. I'm just trying to show you guys like the supplies that I have on hand because I love watching these type of videos because I get so many great ideas. I have some little flare that just doesn't, like, that I've received in packaging from companies or stuff like that, that's really just not my style. I stick it in here and then I swap it with people. Some Target binder clips, some tags, some paper clips, some clothespins, and some little embellishment flowers. I have some of the little foxes, some flowers, some more clothespins. I have some bows from Michaels, some breast cancer awareness ribbons, which I put in a lot of pocket letters, and little pieces of scrapbook paper that I can use for tags. And in this one, I have, again, little embellishments, felt flowers, little cupcakes that you can stick on things, some ladybugs, and some cameras. These, I believe, are from Hobby Lobby. In this last section, I have an empty space, some Heidi Swapp, no, these aren't Heidi Swapp, these are American Crafts, I believe, and some wood pieces. And then in these are from Michaels and Target. I have some Target pinwheels, and then some Michaels dollar section just little stickers. Now I also make a whole bunch of planner clips or paper clips, and I just keep them in these bags, and then I put those, I always put these in my little swap, my pocket letter swaps. Now in this little section back here, I have a lot of stuff just randomly tossed back there because it's too big to fit in these bins. I made some of these big butterflies on my silhouette, so I have them back here. Some tags, some larger tags. Now normally I keep everything in bags to keep it separate, so I have some more Heidi Swapp from the gold collection, and then some of the Heidi Swapp from the gold foil stuff that's still out in the stores. And then in this back part, I have some of my 3D stickers. I have a little banner, some cake, little stickers. Some of these, I love these from Hobby Lobby. They're state-specific 3D stickers that I make a lot of paper clips out of. Some Michigan ones from my home state. These are also from Hobby Lobby. These are for Easter. I'm going to make some paper clips for Easter for next year. Some paper clips for Christmas. More of those. But that is my pocket letter collection so far of supplies that I use, pocket letters that I've received, and how I store things. You know, this is just what works for me. I'm just sharing these ideas with you guys because I know some of you want to do this. Here's my suggestions if you want to start doing pocket letters with people. If you're on Instagram, make some mock-up pocket letters and post, like when you post them, say, would anybody want to do a pocket letter swap? Hashtag pocket letter pals, hashtag pocket letter pals wanted, hashtag pen pals wanted. hashtag pen pals, hashtag snail mail, things like that, where people who follow those hashtags that are looking for other swap partners, that's how they'll find you. There's also Facebook groups. There's Jeanette Lang's Pocket Letter Pals, I think .com, which is like a whole Pocket Letter social media thing itself. I've actually had some issues with that website. I don't get on there nearly as much as what I would like, just because it does have some technical glitches, but I know she's been working really hard to get those fixed. So I do suggest you guys go check that out. I'll include the link for that down below. If you would like to do a swap with me, let me know and we can gladly figure something out. I love doing the Pocket Letter stuff. So if you have any suggestions or you make Pocket Letter specific videos, leave me a link to your channel so I can check them out, because I love watching Pocket Letter videos and I love watching how they're made. I am really trying to get more creative in my pocket letters, so I'm going to try to film some more like making pocket letters with me and stuff like that, because it is a really fun hobby where you're getting to know a lot of people and you're doing something that like when I see my envelopes in my mailbox, it makes my day. Like, I love snail mail and happy mail. So if you love that too, connect with me and we'll do a swap. I think that would be awesome. But if you enjoyed my pocket letter video, give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!